Hey, welcome back to the show, everyone. Let's try and capture Dave Mustaine's awesome So Far So Good So What album tone using the Marshall DSL 20 and my Jackson King V loaded with the Seymour Duncan Dave Mustaine Thrash Factor pickups. You can see my amp and pedal settings on that intro recording there, and there's nothing really crazy about the EQ or anything that I'm using to get that tone. It really is just the OD in front of the DSL 20, and I'm pushing the mids a little bit. The reverb you hear is actually the digital reverb within the amp, and I'm just running a little tiny bit of EQ through the effects loop just to give it a little bit more beef in that low end there. The gear I use to capture the audio for this is through the Mezza Recto 112 cab with the SM57 in the front, just as you can see in the pictures. With the EQ settings and everything on the amp, nothing's really too drastic, but to get that really nasty edge about it, that really does come from the Seymour Duncan Thrash Factors here, and I was so surprised that they actually have like a real gritty sound to them. I thought they were going to be more like the TB4, just like the Seymour Duncan JB set. They've got that real snarling sort of edge to them, and they're quite high in output. So back in the day, Dave had his classic Jackson King V, and it had a JB4 in the bridge and I think a 59 in the neck. And for some reason in particular, he felt that the JB in the bridge just sounded different to all the other JBs that he had in his other Jacksons. And in recent years, he gave that pickup to Seymour Duncan, and they analysed it and had a look at it, and they pretty much replicated it. But at the same time, I think they added a little bit of EQ themselves, just a little bit of treble, took a little bit out of the mids, which was surprising, and tightened up the bass response in it. And it really does liven up the Marshall and make it really just jump out. As soon as you plug in, it's just got that. And if I compare that to the Rhodes right now, you can definitely hear the difference with all three of those pickups. They all have different qualities to them, and this one really is just a nasty, aggressive sounding one that I love. I'm noticing on all the leaked models that you see on the Gibson forums and things coming out for Dave Mustaine's new line, all the guitars are actually fitted with these Thrash Factor pickups, and for some reason they're going away from the actives and they're going back to the passives. I think they've done it pretty well, and so far it's been tastefully done, and they're really capturing that old element of Megadeth, like back in the Rust in Peace era and things, and bringing them out with the Thrash Factor pickups. I do think that's a good step going forwards for them. I haven't tried these pickups in other amps or trying to even get a clean tone, or all I've been chasing so far is just this dirty, nasty, gritty thrash tone from the 80s, and they do it perfectly. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and I'm so glad to be showing off these pickups. I think they're awesome. So all that being said, take care, and I'll see you next week, guys. Bye.